it got to a point where I wasn't bouncing anymore.
Yeah.
I was just hitting the wall and splat on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was when I had to prioritize what's really necessary. Like, does the house need to look like a model home?
Yeah.
No, it does not.
Still working through that. Last night was up to midnight.
Girl. And I was a single mom at the time. You are not.
No. And it's like, even still, even if they're doing their thing, in my head, I'm like, okay, but we have like these things going on, like whatever, like there's, I don't know, other dishes to be put up, or I need to cook. I haven't cooked in a week, or like we have to make sure this is this. I did make sure she has to go for school. Like my mind is always onto the next, and then like it just never truly crosses my mind to be like, I could ask for help, to just be like, oh, do this part and I'm gonna do this part. I could, but it just never does.
See, at this point in my life, you live here as much as I do. If I have to ask you for help,
yeah,
where there's a problem.
That's understandable, yeah.
Because we all live here.
Yes.
So why am I having to ask you for help? You're not a resident living here.
But I think that,
or a roommate,
rolls back to what you were saying before of like the showing of care. Like if I have to ask you, then it's a lack of care. And so I think that's also part of it, of why I don't ask, because it's like sometimes I would feel like if I were to ask, I don't know, somebody something and they don't show up, family included, it would be like they don't really care. So it's almost like an avoidance. Like I don't even want to ask you because I know you're not going to do it. So it would just be like, no. And so
then it'll validate my fear.
Right. So I end up kind of keeping myself in this unhealthy cycle, because I'm kind of fighting against both of those things. If I don't want to do it and you turn around and don't do it, or I don't want it to be like I'm doing too much and you think I'm just needy, or I'm getting on your nerves, or I'm some type of problem, essentially. It's always kind of understood, because if you have to do something for somebody, it's going to take away from your time. And so my mind was always like, nobody has time to give me, so I can't ask.
This is sustainable.
No, of course not.
So then what?
I have a breakdown and I'm on Wellbutrin. So that's the answer. Like, I don't know. But that's why I'm like, still learning, right? Like, that's still a part of that thing of, hey,
trying
girl,
to figure out how to cope with that.
Yeah. And my dad he's still to this day, happy feet, what you doing? What you doing, happy feet? Because I am always gonna go. I'm always doing something, it doesn't matter what it is. And it's like,
what are you avoiding?
I think just it's not laziness, but it was always frowned upon if you weren't doing. So it was like
stay busy.
If you
do you have nothing better to do?
Yes, it was always that. Even definitely as a kid, really where obviously it comes from it, but it's like need to find something to do. And it would be like, well, I would want to do like, I don't know, some club at school or something. Oh no, I used to want to run track. Oh my god, I used to be so fast naturally. I used to run. And then he was like, I don't have no money for that, so you better come up with it. I'm 14. Where I'm gonna find, again, not asking my dad, because my dad got a whole house full of shit. And at that point, my grandmother's cancer had developed. So he ain't got no time. Like, what? And he's in my dad's job. He works in steel. So he was having to travel up north all the time. So he was always traveling, working. My sister's in school.